Hey guys, it's Marie Antoinette, Soul Specialist here for your Mental Health Monday. And I've done a couple of lives and they haven't worked out due to reception, but I'm hoping that this one works. So tonight I'm talking about my favourite subject, which is the other side of the veil and how that can help. So hopefully you guys can have some benefit from that. I'm going to wait till a few people jump on board and see what happens and see if this live is going to go okay. But until then, if you have jumped on and you're hearing me, thanks Rama for jumping on. This is another time that we're going again, so hopefully this keeps going. So since you're on, I'm going to just keep going with what I'm talking about tonight. So you can have a look at the questions that I put on just in the live box there, and they are about did you know that we can get assistance from the other side of the veil? Do you know how to speak to those beings? So what I'm talking about are things like our ancestors who've passed over, who are in the light, angels, guides, and different beings from other realms. Now, if you don't believe in those things, then that's okay. If you are looking for, I don't know what that no means, Rama, but you'll have to explain. But if you are looking for developing that, then I would like you to encourage you to basically think about the saying that goes, ask and you shall receive. I'm going to give you a bit of a scenario of what it's like for some of the guides that are there and are able to see us. And, oh, thanks, Rama. Are able to see us and work with us. So I'll give you an explanation of this. I want you to imagine that you're on a football field, and on this football field is you in your life. Now on the sidelines are all your guides and ancestors and other beings from other worlds that are actually kind of on the sidelines watching what's going on. Now they can't intervene and they cannot assist us in any way unless we ask, because of the free will laws of our universe. So what that means is we have free will, we have choice, and they do not have our permission unless they are asked. So I've actually had communication with some of my own guides and other guides where they're actually quite frustrated. Not so much frustrated, but a little bit like, oh, we're just waiting for that moment for them to ask and we'll be able to assist. So how do they assist? They assist us with kind of guiding us intuitively. So it's not like they're going to be speaking loudly in our ears. But basically, I'll give you an example. Sometimes when I used to work in a store as a psychic, there'd be people that would come in and would say to me, I had no intention of walking in here today. I just suddenly had a feeling to turn and come in and come and see you. Now, and usually I'd be able to actually already see that they've got ancestors or guides with them. And they're the ones that are usually kind of guiding them in to have a reading or have some kind of communication with me. So that's how they can work. It's not like it's like this big booming voice, but you know, it might be where your intuition is triggered and you might decide to go a different way, turn a different way. It's those moments and doorways in life where we've got opportunities presented to us that normally wouldn't be presented to us if we didn't have that feeling. So that's how sometimes they can help us. The other thing is that a lot of people have asked me, particularly if they're of a religious background, is how do we know, because we can't see and some of us can't see clearly who we're dealing with, then are they good? Are they in the light? Are they able to give us some direction? And so I've always said to people that it's important to have a precursor if you don't know who you're calling in, is to have a precursor that they be of unconditional love and unconditional light. And you can always ask them, and it's best to ask them 3 times. But it's good to call them in for assistance and guidance for everything. And it's not about, look, give me some help in getting this new car, or give me some help with, concrete example things like monetary things. It's best to ask for things specifically like courage or discipline, or, you know, like character attributes that are going to assist you. It might even be, you know, guide me in the right direction in order to do this with my studies or whatever. But if we don't ask, we don't receive. The other thing I wanted to say is that these guides that are working on the other side on behalf of us and for us have actual, how can I explain, very high vibration and frequency. So I'm going to say that what that is what we're tapping to there is a world full of wisdom where they have the truth of everything, you know, in their being. So they can assist us greatly when we need assistance. It's important to have faith, and it's important to have a faith in a power greater than ourselves. And when we're asking for guidance and all that kind of stuff, I believe, and I have seen and witnessed, and also with myself, that when we're asking, the more that we ask, the more that we do receive, and they're able to come in and assist us in ways that we're not going to get. So sometimes some of the assistance might look like feelings of, you know, sudden joy, or having a different perspective shift as well. Is some of the things that you can benefit from asking from the other side of the veil. And the guidance that can come will be usually of a higher nature than what we would normally come up with on our own. So, for example, we might have tolerance in situations that we normally don't have tolerance in. We might have patience in situations that we're not normally patient in. Because some of the vibrations of these beings can come through and also assist you in your being as well. So the key things are to ask, because they can't intervene unless you ask. Always ask from a higher place, so beings of unconditional love and unconditional light. And ask for assistance for character traits and things like patience, courage. You can even ask for feelings of instilling a sense of hope for you. So you can experiment with that too, especially if you're not a believer. Obviously, I'm a firm believer because I've had lots of experience dealing with other worldly beings and beings on the other side of the veil. But if you want to increase your intuition as well, that you may want to experiment with that and ask a lot about that. So if you guys have any questions, I'm more than welcome to answer them. If you think this video is going to help anyone, please like, comment and share the video. And stay safe out there in this hectic season. If you want to know anything about my programs and how I work, private message me and I'll be happy to get back to you. And have fun with working with your guides and asking for guidance and experimenting with that if you're not already doing so. Thanks, guys. Happy Mental Health Monday. Bye.